Hello everybody, it's Bendominator, and today we're going to be going over 5 skins that are really good skins, but you'll probably actually never be able to obtain them yourself. Before we get into the video, if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you are new and you enjoy what you see, be sure to subscribe because I make videos like this all the time. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. So unless you already own any of these skins, they're actually very, very difficult to obtain, and some of them are actually impossible to obtain at this point. So the first skins that I want to talk about that a lot of people want, including myself, are the original Star-Lord and Black Widow skins. These skins have not been seen in 679 days, and probably will never come back. This is because they have been making even better and better collab skins, and if you actually look at these skins, they're not really anything special. These skins aren't even based off the characters, they're based off costumes of the characters, like Halloween costumes of the characters. So, like, they've progressed so much that I feel like they just don't want to bring these skins back. We literally had an entire season about Marvel, and not once did these skins actually return in the item shop. So that leads me to believe that we may never actually see these skins return ever again. Which is a real shame because I really do like these skins. I was particularly looking forward to the Star-Lord skin returning last season, but it never happened. And I think that these skins both still hold up really, really well. But I guess Epic doesn't. So if you do have one of these skins, then you are very, very lucky because they might never come back. Next up, we got a pretty obvious one, but I did want to talk about it. It's the Black Knight. Obviously, you can't get this skin anymore. It's an old Battle Pass skin. But I really wanted to talk about this skin because I feel like this skin, more than like a lot of the old Battle Pass skins, has held up really well. I feel like this is a really, really good skin to this day. And it's just a shame that there's no possible way to ever get it. So if you did actually buy that Battle Pass, then you are very, very lucky to have the skin, because I think it is a very, very good looking skin, and I think most people can agree with that. And it's one of those skins where people might say, oh, it's just nostalgia, or oh, it's overrated, but in my opinion, it holds up. I feel like it still meets those standards of quality that the newer skins have, just maybe it would be priced at, I don't know, 1200 V-Bucks in today's standards. So now I want to talk about the Ninja skin. The Ninja skin hasn't been seen in over 400 days, and this is because the Ninja skin is probably never going to come back. The Ninja skin was said that it would never come back initially, and then it came back again, and I think it came back again after that, but ever since then, they actually said that they would never release the skin. So yeah, I really do believe that the skin will actually never be released again. Even though they said it in the past, I feel like now is like, okay, we are actually done releasing this skin. I think they maybe were tempted to bring it back because it kept on selling, and then maybe like the most recent time it just didn't sell nearly as well. Ninja isn't actually nearly as popular in the Fortnite scene as he used to be. You actually have a lot of other Fortnite content creators that have kind of taken center stage because they are playing the game more at this point. So I don't believe he's actually going to come back because I don't think he would sell as well as he used to, and they just released it a bunch and they've continued to say that it's not going to come back. So if you do have the Ninja skin, then you probably have a pretty rare skin. But then again, it could always come back. I could be wrong, but based on everything we've seen so far, I feel like they won't sell it again. And if they do sell it again, they might need to have Ninja's permission to do so. I'm not really sure how all that works, but I know with actual companies, like the collaborations between Marvel and stuff, they have to get permission from the company to actually put it in the item shop. So do they have to get permission for Ninja? I'm not really sure, but if they do, then it probably won't come back. But I can't really say that for other content creators because we've seen the Loser Fruit skin return, and we could very well see the other skins like Lachlan's skin and Gref G's skin return as well. I feel like those skins in particular have a very high chance of releasing at least one more time in the item shop before they're done releasing them at all. Alright, so the next skin I want to talk about is the Rogue Agent skin. This skin did sell in the item shop one time, but it was a starter pack skin as well. Rogue Agent was actually originally the very first starter pack that they released, and then later down the road around in like Season 5, they actually released Rogue Agent into the item shop. Now this was very controversial because a lot of people were led to assume that the skins in the starter packs could not actually be released in the item shop, which is honestly kind of strange to me because I don't believe Epic actually ever specified that was the case. And even when they sell starter packs now, I don't think it ever says anywhere on that screen that they can't return into the item shop. Unlike Battle Pass skins, where it specifically clearly says that Battle Pass skins will never be in the item shop ever, I don't think there's anything actually on the starter pack screen that says it can't come into the item shop. So I'm a little confused as to why people were so upset about that. And even me, I owned the Rogue Agent when it came into the item shop. I bought the starter pack originally, and when it came into the item shop, I didn't really care. In fact, I think I even forgot that it was a starter pack skin, and I just thought it was an item shop skin when it came back. But since they don't like to put starter packs in the item shop anymore after that controversy, I don't think this skin will ever come back. Which is really unfortunate because I think Rogue Agent is actually a really, really nice skin. And yeah, I don't think Rogue Agent is ever going to come back, so if you do have the Rogue Agent, you have a very, very rare skin, and in fact, it's been over 900 days since it has been into the item shop. So yeah, it'll be coming up on 1,000 days here pretty soon, which is pretty crazy. It's definitely the rarest skin I own in my Fortnite locker, I'm pretty sure. So the last skin I want to talk about here today is actually the skin that made me want to release this video. If you guys don't know, Fresh recently got a locker bundle, but he was not actually able to put this skin in his bundle. And the skin that I'm talking about is the Reflex Skin. The Reflex Skin is actually never going to come back because Epic physically can't release the skin. Fresh said in one of his live streams that he wanted to bring out the Reflex Skin, but he was forced to bring out the female counterpart, Instinct, because Nvidia would not let him release the skin.
And also, for those that are confused as to why Reflex is not in my bundle, it's because Nvidia didn't let me.
And if you guys don't know, Reflex was originally an Nvidia skin bundle, but they released it in the item shop very similar to the Rogue Agent starter pack thing. But this time it was literally said that this skin would be exclusive to an Nvidia bundle, so rightfully people were upset. So what happened? Reflex was very quickly taken out of the item shop, and the people who bought the Nvidia bundle were given a stealth Reflex variant. But ever since that day, Reflex has never come back, and it hasn't been seen in 700 days. So, what happened next? Fresh then got a locker bundle, and his main skin is the Reflex Skin. So, of course, he asked Epic to bring it back to the item shop, which Epic then probably had to ask Nvidia, the company that owned the skin technically, or the rights to the skin, to bring it out, but Nvidia said no, even though technically Reflex is not an exclusive skin anymore. Yes, it was an exclusive skin, but since it was released in the item shop, just like Rogue Agent, it isn't. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think this is the first time that Epic's ever, asked somebody who owns the rights to their skin to release it, and they just straight up said no. They may have done this before in the past. Maybe they even did this with Star-Lord and Black Widow, the original versions of it, and asked, Marvel during that season, hey, can we bring these out to the item shop? But since Marvel owns the rights, and maybe they saw those skins and were like, those don't really match the quality standards that you guys have now. We want you guys to release our new skins and our new characters that we've been wanting you to put in the game. Then that might be why those skins didn't return either, because these companies have the right to say, if we own this property, or if we own the rights to the skin that you're selling, or the exclusivity to it, then we can say you can't sell it if we don't want it to be sold. Which is a very interesting thing that I've never really thought about in Fortnite until this Reflex thing happened. So yeah, that's really interesting to think about, companies who own the rights or exclusivity to a skin can tell Epic not to release it if they don't want it to be released. Epic has to get permission. But say Epic has a skin that is their own and they have the rights to it themselves, they can release it whenever they want. OG skins like Bright Bomber and all that kind of stuff, skins that Epic has made themselves, they can release whenever they want. And yes, they did make Reflex technically, but since Nvidia owns the exclusivity rights to Reflex, they can say whether or not it can be sold. So yeah, that's all it's about. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. You can use my supporter creator code Bendominator in the item shop #ad. That is only if you really, really want to support me. And you can subscribe if you enjoy the content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.